Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be reviewing Batwoman Rebirth, issue 1. So, if you haven't really been reading Detective Comics, or you haven't really read a Batwoman-centric story before, this is definitely the comic for you. It summarizes so much of what's gone on in the recent run of Detective Comics while also giving you a retelling of Kate Kane's backstory. Everything from the horrible abduction to the murder of her sister and mother in front of her. And I love the fact that it's blacked out. You don't see all of the horror that ensued. You literally just see panels of what makes sense to a child being there. And the first real clear image you get after the attack is the image of her mother tied up and dead in the chair with all of the hostage takers also dead, and Kate being carried away by her father while they're covering up her sister Beth's body. And that's a very powerful image for anyone, but so much this is on the same level as the telling of what happened to Batman's parents in the alleyway. This is her defining moment for who she is going to become. This is what is going to start everything for her. So again, we get to see, it jumps around through major points in her life. We get to see her in West Point, and when she was in a relationship with another female member. And then it jumps around to her partying and her lost, drunken 20s years after she was removed from West Point. And it's talking about how when she was removed from West Point and she was asked to deny it, and she couldn't. She had to admit that she was gay. It's not something that she was ashamed of or embarrassed of. It was who she was. And it jumps around throughout parts of her life and just every real significant moment of exactly why Kate Kane became Batwoman. We even get to see the very same night that she's attacked in an alleyway and Batman saved her. And that was the first time that she ever had actually seen Batman in the flesh. Of course, this is her cousin. She didn't know that at the time, and from then on, it just jumps through her training, her becoming who she is, her becoming who she's going to be. It shows us quite a bit of what's going to be coming out of the story, and it even summarizes what happened with her time in Detective Comics just recently. She is a member of that team. And I gotta tell you, this art throughout was so strong for me, and I loved the fact that it kind of changed at different dynamics, and it always attached you to whatever emotional response she was feeling at that time. Like there are times where it's just darkness and then red. There are times where it's very vibrant. And you can definitely feel emotion throughout this comic, and you can feel her developing as a person throughout this comic. And I love the points that they did decide to pick out for this. This is definitely, like I said before, this is definitely a very good introduction comic to anyone who's not as familiar with Batwoman in Kate Kane. Also, there's a little bit of a interesting ending, shall I say. Not going to get into that but you're gonna have to pick it up. So she's going to be touching on the Monster Men virus in her book. Like we left off in Detective Comics, the virus that allowed for the creation of all these monsters has been taken, and it looks like it's going to end up on the black market now. So it's now up to Batwoman to go after this virus herself. So I'm very excited to see what comes out of this book. In this particular issue, you see a lot of panels that are going to be coming out of the story, which can make you jump into what certain stories are going to be coming out of it. It all looks really good. I love Marguerite Bennett. I love James Tynion IV. I'm super excited to see where it goes. I'm so excited that Batwoman got her own book again. She hasn't had her own book since, you know, New 52 canceled her title, but, you know, that happened. But I love Batwoman. I'm so excited we get another Bat family members book, especially a strong female Bat family members book. I love Batgirl. I don't like the route they're going with her right now. I feel like the Batgirl of Burnside book, the art's not that strong and the writing's not as strong, which I really love Motor Crush, which is from the same team, but, you know. Anywho, I'm really excited that this feels like it fits in with the rest of the Bat family, where Batgirl doesn't right now. So, super excited. She fits in completely with the rest of the Bat family. I love this. Love the art throughout. The writing was strong throughout. I cannot wait to see what comes out of this moving forward. So give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me whether or not you picked up this issue, and if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.